Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
And going right back to Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now,
over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
At the 40-yard line.
Now it's Smith. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker.
60 yards.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They go play action with Hurts.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. Adams.
And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf, 44 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks.
Throwing is Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It'll almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he... And down he goes! They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Geno now to throw.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Second and 10, Smith again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Geno. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front.